my name is McKenna Morales, and I am the Associate Editor of the Facilities Market. I recently sat down with Missy Cain, the Vice President of Technologies for Phygenics, to discuss everything about water, why it's important, and what facilities managers can do to prepare for a water emergency. Check it out. And so, what can managers do to prepare in the event of a water emergency?
You know what? I liked that you had that question in your list because it kind of connects, there's water usage questions and things we can talk about too, but in a water emergency where Phygenics directs our clients is to really make sure you understand the CDC's guidance on emergency preparedness. And they have a website that I can share the link with you. It's cdc.gov/healthywater/emergency. And then emergency water supply planning guides are available through this tool. And it can provide a roadmap for the healthcare facility to prepare for and respond and recover from either a total loss or versus a partial interruption. And this includes assessing water usage, your response capabilities, and what your water supply alternatives are. Because from an outage standpoint, most people think, oh my goodness, I lost water to my building. People can't necessarily drink from the faucet or have food preparation, but it actually goes much deeper than that, because when you don't have water to the building, you might end up in a condition where you can't heat or cool the building.
Right.
We use, a healthcare facility is going to use about, depending on your size and complexity, during the cooling season, potentially half of your total water usage could be for the cooling tower system. And when you can't cool the building, you've got some major problems that lead to, also humidification control in the ORs. And so then can you provide services without the utilities around HVAC in the building? So that CDC guide covers a lot of aspects, and it was developed in collaboration with the EPA as well as the American Water Works Association.
All very good to know, too.
Yeah.
And then how can hospitals and other healthcare facilities better track their water usage? And how will this help with maintenance?
Oh, that's a great question. Water management programs that Phygenics facilitates with our clients that are, implemented programs, they're like living, breathing entities. Water usage and sustainability goals often come into those discussions, because while the organizations understand that they have to ensure that the water is safe and high quality for their goals, they also are often pushed to reduce water use. And this we see play out differently in various geographies across the country. So for instance, here in the Midwest, maybe there's a little less pressure, frankly, to conserve water. But if we go out to the Southwest, California, areas such as that, there's immense pressure to not, quote, waste any water. So some of those things, in ways to, I guess, better track is a question. And then also, how can you scale back and not compromise?
Right.
I probably sound like a broken record, but we highly advise our customers to evaluate their options relative to their water management program goals and criteria. So if we say in the water management program that we are going to validate the water system is safe by testing for various bacteria, as well as test for disinfectant levels at the end fixtures, then we would want to continue doing that where we maybe do find areas where there's excess water usage going on. Another way to come at this would be on the utility side, again, mentioning those cooling towers being such a significant driver of water usage. We very typically advise our customers to understand how many cycles of concentration are they running in the cooling tower. This is a process of water conservation in itself, and with the application of water treatment chemicals and in conjunction with tracking conductivity on the cooling tower, you can actually avoid more significant makeup water levels that can really offset some of those consumption numbers. By focusing consumption or savings in the utility water area, it actually can give organizations a little more space on the potable side to say, you know what, I know that I need to flush that stagnant patient care unit. I know I'm technically flushing water down the drain from those showers, but that's not really wasting water. That's simulating occupancy. We think of on the potable side, if it's a fixture and there's potentially bacteria proliferating in those fixtures, sometimes in those worst case conditions, you still need to flush. But if you can offset that through other bigger ticket items on the utility side, there can be an overall win-win.